Good YouTube, it's your boy Zay, and we back with another video, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate, like I told y'all, every video I gotta say thank y'all for all the support, all the amazing feedback I'm getting from the videos. Just y'all explaining to what's going on in y'all life and how the video kind of resonated with y'all. You know, I appreciate all that feedback, appreciate all the support. Like I told y'all, the giveaway will be happening this week. So make sure y'all stay tuned to that. I keep telling y'all turn on post notifications because I don't want y'all to miss out on this giveaway. Also, you can be notified when I post a different video, and you never know what I'm gonna post. Y'all seen other videos, me doing just a little mall vlog, you know, trying things out. But it's gonna be more to come. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I'm gonna be focused mainly on spirituality, but don't be surprised when you do see some different type of videos, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a different type of channel. I'm gonna be doing spirituality content, and I'm gonna be doing things that I do on like I said, a day-to-day basis, but things I do that I wouldn't record normally. You know what I'm saying? Like going to nature and just going to the zoo, going to, you know what I'm saying, Six Flags. I'm gonna record some stuff like that for y'all. Just stay tuned. I just gave y'all so much sauce just now. But stay tuned to that, man. Appreciate all that. But the video will be happening tomorrow, so make sure y'all turn on post notifications so y'all can be notified on how to win and when and when. You know what I'm saying? In this video, we just gonna simply talk about why you shouldn't ignore synchronicities from the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get it misconstrued that the guidance that they are trying to give us, we ignore it just because we don't understand it, or we probably don't even see it happening to us because some of us don't live in the present moment. Some of us actually just think about the past and only live in the past because of certain situations and certain things that happen. So we kind of block off the blessings of what these synchronicities is trying to show us. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to transform your life. But you know what I'm saying? The first thing I'm not going to put them in order or anything, but if you seeing the same animal, you know, because they come in, they spiritual animals, you know, they're spiritual guide animals, everything. So if you running across the same animal, like if you're running across a deer multiple times, understand that you're not just seeing that deer for a reason. Everything has a special meaning and a deeper meaning behind it. Like I told y'all, there's no coincidences or accidents. When you're running across this deer, you keep seeing it over and over. It's a sign from the universe that they're trying to tell you something. You got to look up this sign and see, okay, what's the definition? What's the spiritual meaning of a deer? Why do I keep running into this deer? You know what I'm saying? Maybe the universe is trying to get you to understand your life path differently, so they can show you different ways to attack it, what to avoid, how to what to vibrate off of, how you're vibrating. You know, you gotta watch these different signs that the universe is throwing at you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most, I'm not gonna say the most weirdest, but it's the most craziest because it's like you don't expect the animal to like be a representation on spiritual alignment and giving you wisdom, knowledge, you know. But when you're running across the same birds, the same any type of animals, deers, anything, you're running across goats, butterflies, dragonflies, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see that in the experience of spiritual awakening as well. So that plays a huge part in why you're seeing those and why they surround yourself about you. They don't come around you for a reason. Is most likely information that they're trying to prevail on you. You know, the second sign is this is really common. This is really common. Let's just say you're just thinking about somebody, right? And then bang, 5 minutes later, that person that you was thinking about calls you. As much as you say, dang, ain't that a coincidence? Nope, not at all. The universe wants you to live truly and freely how you want to live, so they're gonna provide that to you by the way you thinking. So if you thinking like, oh, okay, this is gonna happen, then it's gonna happen, you know. And like I told you, things happen for a reason. There's a reason that that person called you back, and they what you think was impossible. You know what I'm saying? You texting this person, and you probably were like, dang, about 3 minutes. You hear me? Somebody gonna call me or something. And then bang, it just happened. You know, so that's just another sign, like the synchronicities and things are just really here. They work. You know, you just thinking about somebody, and then bang, they just call, they just check up on you, they just text you, whatever. But yeah, that's the second sign. That's the most common that anyone can kind of think, and they gonna call it coincidence, you know. But a lot of people don't take in precaution that that wasn't just happening by mistake. You know, it happened for a reason, but they don't understand that reason because it just happens at such a weird time and at such a weird level that it's hard to understand. But I'm letting you know that's why synchronicity, you know, and you cannot ignore it, you know. Let's see. Third sign I say is that you don't want to really ignore your synchronicities and what the universe got put out for you. Is because these synchronicities could be higher beings, higher angels, ascended masters, all types of angels that are in the higher dimensions. And they're trying to give you advice on where to go, who to surround yourself by, how to protect you, how to transform your life. And if you just ignoring them, how they supposed to help you with your life path? How are they supposed to help you get to where you're supposed to get through right now? You know what I'm saying? Like you're going through a situation right now. They might not be able to help you if you don't look at this synchronicity. They gonna keep throwing it to you. A lot of people, you don't even gotta be spiritual because we all oneness at the end. You know what I'm saying? We all oneness. So it's like you don't even have to obtain spiritual awakening or anything to see synchronicities. It's just when you want to see them. You know, because everyone sees synchronicities. Everybody sees them. It is only the people that are aware and attuned to what they mean and why they're seeing them. But a lot of people, you do see synchronicities. You might see 111. You might see 1111. You might see 333. It could be on the bag of chips. It could be on someone's license plate. You see it, but you don't see it. Like, you viewing it, but you don't understand the meaning, so you just don't feel like you have a reason to look it up or see what it means because you don't even think that's the angel number. You don't even think that's a synchronicity. You know what I'm saying? But they show it to everybody. It's just up to everyone who's aware and attuned to see what that is and why they're showing it to you. They're going to keep repeating. They will show you the repeating synchronicities if you haven't surpassed that certain phase, you know. They're going to keep showing it to you over and over and over. Or they're probably just warning you, you know, hey, this is what could happen. Do this, do that. You understand why you have deja vu? That's another synchronicity, you know what I'm saying? It could be a warning about something that's previous upcoming, something in the past they don't want you to fall back onto. It's all about tracking that past and that future and that present moment and seeing deja vu. So like you look like, dang, I ain't never been here before. Why this happening? It could be warning you. But if you're not thinking of it like, oh, that was just deja vu, but if you're just thinking of it like, oh no, what does this really mean? Why are they showing it to me? Why did I have deja vu at this current place, at this current time, at this current hour and day? Why and how? If you break it down, you understand that they trying to pinpoint you to clues to put everything together. But if you're missing this clue, but you got these two clues, then it ain't gonna connect because you need all of them to connect so you can understand what they're trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So do not try to ignore synchronicities. These are really important in your life. You'll notice, like, if you're going through a hard time or whatever, I'm just gonna say this is the first sign or whatever, right? I'm gonna just say you're going through a hard time, you know, extreme hard timing, and then like a random person you don't even know is there to help you. That's God's way of saying, hey, you're not alone. Like I can help you if you help me. But first off, I'm gonna need you to trust me. You know, so he gonna bring people to you that you don't even know, people that you didn't think that was gonna help you, but they might know some knowledge that can help your current situation. And if you listen to what they're saying, you can understand that God is talking to them to answer to you about the prayers you having of that certain situation. You know what I'm saying? Instead of dismissing them, understand what they got to say, because God sent them there for a reason to help you. But if you ignoring the message and the blessing, the synchronicity, then you're going to miss everything. You might go back on that wrong path. Synchronicities is to guide us and make us stay balanced on our true path in life. Our life path, our life purpose, our mission. Why are we here on earth? It guides us to become a better version of ourselves. It guides us to understand the good and the bad in ourselves and how to push through different phases of life. But if you're ignoring the synchronicities, how they going to give you knowledge and wisdom? Okay, this is how you can move past this. Or you go in a relationship, you got to do this. But you got to love yourself first. But if you want this job, you got to stop chasing. You got to just know you have it and want to have it. They always give you guidance on what you're going to see in the present. I mean, what you're going to see in the future, what the possibilities can be, and how to let go of the past so you can move on to that future. And also focus on the present moment, because your present moment is low-key your future, because you are creating in the present moment, which leads up to the future. The future could be 10 seconds from me just lighting this candle, which I didn't light this whole video, and I just recognized that. So we just going to go ahead and flame it up just right now, you feel me? But, yeah, it can be, the future doesn't have time. It can literally be me just picking up this controller in about a minute, you know. That's the future because it hasn't happened yet, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to just be aware of people that come in your life to help you, assist you with your goals, and there's certain problems that you have in life that you feel like no one understands. God understands. He'll send those people to you. Watch out for the animals. Watch out for the conversations of, you know, people calling you, you thinking about them. That's not a coincidence. Understand the pinpoints and what God is trying to show you. Understand the messages. You got to put all the clues together. It's not going to just put it right in your face. That would just be too easy. He wants you to figure it out. He wants you to understand. If he just give it to you like that, then it'll just be too easy. There's no learning process. There's no evolving. There's just, okay, you just done it. So if you fall up in that situation again, how are you going to dig yourself out? You can't. Why? Because you jump over so many different obstacles instead of learning from each clue on how to evolve, on how to do what you have to do to ascend, instead of just jumping straight to it, you know? So you're going to have to just not ignore synchronicities. I know it might be hard, but when you see angel numbers like 111, 333, 555, 777, you're not seeing those numbers for a reason. Look them up. If you've seen birds, different type of birds that you've never seen before, if you've seen butterflies, bees, any type of insects, deer, goats, chickens, anything, look them up. It's a spiritual meaning. You don't just run across animals for a reason. Think to yourself, why would you run across something that you don't never really see and it just keeps appearing to you? Come on, that's the universe saying, hey, I'm here. If you listen, like those answers to your prayers, it's right here. Just open your eyes. Live in the present moment. That's the whole thing. To understand these synchronicities is to live now. Don't live in the past and don't live too far in the future. Live in the present moment so you understand how to replicate your past, how to move on, let go, release, and how to focus on your future. Strive, do something better. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, man. Just don't ignore synchronicities because they're very powerful in your life. You should just want to embrace them because they can make you a better version of you. Look at me. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, look what I'm doing. No, it's just crazy how what they can do for you and how they can align you. Even though this is my God-given purpose. But y'all get the spill, man. Y'all get the spill. But like I told y'all, just try to do your best to embrace it. Even when people come into your life can be a synchronicity, even when they're giving you knowledge, even when they're giving, some people can give you an opinion of success, things that you only want to hear, that can help your business, that can help anything that you're striving for at that moment. But if you say, no, man, I ain't trying to do that, God sent them so they can give you an opinion of success. Something that you should do to make you prosper. Something that you should do to make you advance to the next level. And if you dismiss them, you dismiss your blessing from God. You basically ignoring them. They calling you. All these synchronicities calling you. You just going to ignore the messages. They're trying to heal your life. They're trying to help you. But it can't help you if you can't help yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So I just want y'all to stay tuned with that. Appreciate all the support and all the love. I told y'all the giveaway will be happening tomorrow. So watch out for the video tomorrow, man. I gotta go ahead, meditate, get ready for work. You know the spill, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me this far in this video. If you have made it this far, y'all know the spill. Turn on post notifications so you are notified. But we gonna hop into words of wisdom before we actually head up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Be grateful. I don't know how many times I gotta express this to y'all. How many times I gotta tell y'all. There's probably other people in your life telling y'all to be grateful for what you have, because a lot of people have less. You know, just be grateful that, you know what I'm saying, you woke up today, first of all, that you were able to click on this video. I don't even care what time you clicked on the video, at night, the next day, you woke up previous, you know what I'm saying, and you woke up the next day after seeing this video, if you see it, and you still here, you clicked on the video. God gave you another chance to say, hey, you got to learn to evolve. You got to expand that consciousness. I'm trying to take you to that next level. But you got to trust me. And you got to have gratitude. You got to, first of all, if you want me to supply things better in demand for you, you got to get comfortable with the things you do have now so I can bless you later on. But if you're feeling grateful for what you have now, then I ain't giving you nothing in the future. Like, it's like my mom giving me allowance $10 a week if I'm a kid, right? And I'm like, Mom, that is enough. I want 50. Jamie get 50 from her mom. Oh, you gotta be grateful. Because if you're grateful for that $10, then maybe it can come 30. Maybe it can go 40. Maybe you can build yourself up to that 50. You know what I'm saying? There's steps and levels to all types of life. And you gotta be able to have that gratitude. You gotta be able to have that faith. Have the gratitude that you are where you're supposed to be right now, and appreciate that gratitude from the universe and God, so He can bring you more blessings. Because you just think about your life. Every day you wake up, you get a chance at life, but also you're doing better than someone else in life right now. You wake up every day and you're blessed. Some people don't even have a bed, gotta eat at a certain hour in the day. I work 16 hours a day, and you complaining about 10, 12 hours. Huh? Where they do that at? Stop it. Like, yeah, we have hard times. We all go through hard times, but someone is going through something way worse than you. So whenever you're having a hard time, having a hard situation, think about some people across the world right now that's going through a hard time, and you complaining about the simple things in life. The simple things. The things that they want, they can't even have, and we have, and we being ungrateful. So that's the message, man. Just be grateful, love yourself, and just want to evolve for yourself, because a lot of people is not your friends, and a lot of people don't want to be. Once you start to reach that ascension, a lot of people gonna start to separate from you because they scared of the truth. People fear what they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna try to get away from that truth. They want to go fall back to their ego, get back to that comfortability. But you trying to evolve. So if you got some people in your life, move about your life that's negative, I don't care. If you know for a long time, I don't care about none of that. Do this for you. You only here for a limited time. You only got so much time on this world, on this earth, this plane, this dimension, this reality. So you got to stop wasting your time. If you want to work out, you want to fix your body, go work out. Stop procrastinating. If you want to open that business, open that business. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, do YouTube. Stop waiting. Time don't wait. It's an ongoing thing. We can't even stop our death. We get old age. Some people don't even make it old age. So just take the time right now to write some ideas down, to brainstorm on who you want to become and why you want to become that. And start working towards that goal. Baby steps. You don't even got to be no huge leaps. Just have a little progress. That way the universe can give you more advice that can push you towards that, whatever you try to go for, because they see you working for it. And it gotta be big jumps. It can just be little sacrifices. Stop watching YouTube a lot of time of the day. Go work out. Stop doing certain things and replace them with things that you actually need to evolve your life. I'm going to head up out of here. I love all y'all. Appreciate all the support. Like I told you, I get away tomorrow. Turn on post notification. Peace and love. It's your boy Zay, and we headed out. I gotta go to work. And yeah, we're gonna try to make this a good day. I'll see y'all. Y'all all be positive. Y'all all just be loving to everyone around you and disrespect yourself as well. I'll see y'all in the next video. It's your boy Zay. Here we go.